Alright guys, I keep forgetting to say bye every single time. Uh, what I'm going to do, after I complete the Dragonborn, the main quest, and the Dawnguard DLC, I'm gonna make this my Let's Play account. My Let's Play series. Oh, Master Angir.
You've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Wimcollar. Well done. You have now passed all the trials.
Thank you, Master.
Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as...
I'm gonna go to Whiterun and train my my shit. I don't necessarily can't have normal clothes under this. Because I like to roleplay and then I don't like to wear my normal armor, but if you don't wear your normal armor, you're naked if you're not carrying anything else.
You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Da. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful.
Like the last word, it'll be way more powerful.
Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da.
Oh, I almost forgot. Shouts. Not gonna use that shout just yet. Receive the graybeards' greeting. I can't move. Trophy earned, bronze, words of power.
Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the graybeards, but you are ready.
Wingra, Crossis, Saran, Strundul, Hoth, Ivalan, Go, Ran, now.
Meis nu Ismir, Lovazebrom, Dalman, Da, Rock.
Everyone has a hands up except that dude.
You have tasted the voice of the graybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you. Wind, guide you.
What was the ceremony all about? Were you shouting at me?
We spoke the traditional words of greeting to a dragonborn who has accepted our guidance. The same words were used to greet the young Talos when he came to High Hrothgar before he became the Emperor Tiber Septim.
What did you actually say?
Ah, I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue as we are. This is a rough translation. Long has the storm crown languished, with no worthy brow to sit upon. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of kind, in the name of shore, and in the name of Atmora of old. You are Ismir now, the dragon of the north. Hearken to it.
Why are the dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Surely there's more surely there's more you can tell me.
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you.
No, I just want to get power. I'd like to learn more about the voice.
You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thum resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search.
Not right now. What does it mean to be Dragonborn?
Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
Why are shouts in dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort. Sky?
Just push. Bitch! What the fuck? Worry. Don't attack the graybeards. They're really
Sky
powerful.
above, voice within.
There are only 4 of you?
5. Our leader, Paarthurnax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
When can I meet your leader, Paarthurnax?
As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him.
Tell me about the graybeards.
We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice.
Why don't others talk?
Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you.
Tell me about the graybeards.
We study very few, but in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you. Their voices are too powerful.
What is
for
the
anyone
way of
not-
the voice?
The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
But I don't follow your philosophy. Why help me learn the
The
voice?
Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods. If we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh. We therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift, which transcends the restrictions which bind other mortals.
Who is Jürgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
Alright, let's
High
go.
above, voice within.
Now, let's go and do a quick save and I'll show you how powerful this is. God damn it. Another quick save. Alright, 3, 2, 1. That's what I mean. See you again on my horse. Well, now it takes a long time to regenerate. Dragonborn. Quick save. I'm pretty sure you guys can't see this. Oh wait, I think you can. Yeah, on live stream people can't see that
We heading out? As you will, my Thane.
because she definitely dies from that. Have I? Yeah, collect supplies. Now, let's go back to Riverwood. Talk to Delphine. Yeah. Also, you can also assign some of your followers to Delphine. Oh, vampires. And she will train to become blades. Then you can go and kill dragons. Actually hunt dragons. Someone will tell you what dragons are. Another one of the blades. And those blades that the guys that you assign to Delphine for training will then wear blades armor and blades weapons and everything. And I think their combat skills are enhanced a little bit. Most of them they'll all die as soon as you start.
Come on, I have a plan.
Yeah, I just went to the graybeards and gave them their horn. Let's see how long it takes for it to regenerate.
I've got your... As you wish, my Thane.
Fuck. Ooh, nice.
I figured out how we're going to get
fuck.
you into the Thalmor embassy.
You're not coming?
That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet.
So what's your plan? How do I infiltrate the Thalmor embassy?
The
How do I
Thalmor
just kill them all?
ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor.
I just
I
killed
can
them
get
all.
you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you
Alright,
can
no,
get away
let's
and
check
find
with the
Elenwen's
attention.
secret files.
All the Imperials
I have a
want to kill
contact
me.
inside the embassy. He's not up for
The
this kind of
Starforce will
high-risk
love me.
mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Who is this contact of yours? You sure I can trust them?
Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about.
Alright guys,
Luckily,
I
they
hope
don't
you
know
guys
who he
enjoyed
really
it.
is, or he wouldn't
Please
be
like,
serving drinks at
subscribe.
the ambassadors' parties.
And peace.